meet the starting lineups. First of all, for the designated visitors, the Springville Red Devils.
I can't even see.
Senior number 4, Max Terry. A 6'4" senior number 5, Max Schreiner. A 6'4" senior number 15, Red Clark. A 6'5" senior number 21, Van Johnson. And a 5'9" junior number 25, Cade Hillstead. The Red Devils are coached by Chris Kitchen. The principal of Springville High School is Mr. Mike Brown. And now for the designated home team, the Orem Tigers. A 6'4" senior, number 3, Quinn Peters. 6'4" the senior, number 20, Cooper Holt. A 5'10" senior, number 24, Ethan Chatterley. A 6'9" junior, number 32, Richard Howard. And a 6'8" senior, number 33, Dalton Nixon. The Tigers are coached by Golden Holt. The principal of Orem High School is Mr. Mike Browning. The officials for today's game, the referee, Greg Spencer. The umpires, Courtney Littledyke and Teresa Turner. We wish them our very best. At center jump, Red Clark and Dalton Nixon.
And welcome to the Huntsman Center on the campus of the University of Utah in Salt Lake City, Utah. This is semifinal Friday in the Utah State Boys Basketball Tournament. We have 4 games today, 2 in 4A, 2 in 5A. We begin right now with this one. A couple of Utah County rivals, Springville and Orem, and we are underway in the first 4A quarterfinal game of the day. Orem in the white, trimmed in the gold, and Springville in the red jerseys. That's Cooper Holt, Ethan Chatterley with the basketball now. The guy to watch for Orem, of course, is number 33, Dalton Nixon. He's BYU bound. That's Quinn Peters with the right hand up and in. And the Orem Tigers on the board first, 2-0, just starting here in the first quarter of the first 4A semifinal game of the day at Springville and Orem. Orem with a 2-point lead. That's Caden Wilstead in the corner to Max Schreiner. Back to Wilstead. He'll take a 3. That's good. Caden Wilstead with the 3 ball, and the Springville Red Devils take an early 1-point lead. Quinn Peters on the point, out top. Quinn Peters, Cooper Holt, Ethan Chatterley, Dalton Nixon. Josh Carlisle, 5. That's Dalton Nixon taking it inside, flips it up with the right hand and good. That is Dalton Nixon, a 6'8" senior. 4-3, Orem with the 1-point lead. Stolen away by the Tigers. It's Ethan Chatterley looking for Nixon. He's got him. Nixon with the left hand, and he is fouled on the shot. And Red Clark, the 6'4" senior, will pick up the first foul of the basketball game. So that's number 1 on Red, and that's the first team foul on the Springville Red Devils. Dalton Nixon going to the line, averaging 21 points a game. He's a 6'8" senior, been a mainstay the last 3 years for the Orem Tigers. The first one is up and good. And he is committed to play basketball at BYU for head coach Dave Rose. Got another one coming, and that one is short, and it's picked up by Max Schreiner. Wilstead with the basketball on the right wing. Try to get it across court to Max Terry. Terry 6 feet. He needed to be 6'7" on that pass. And there you see head coach Golden Holt of the Orem Tigers. Won state title a couple years ago. Ball knocked away from Dalton Nixon from Matt Schreiner, and he's got it. Turnover on the Orem Tigers. Brett Clark in the corner, nothing there, back out to Hillstead. Orem in the 2-3 zone. They got the big man, 6'11 junior Josh Carlisle manning the middle. The corner three is up with the lefty, an air ball, and it's picked up by Chatterley. Orem with a 2-point lead. Just over a minute and a half gone here, 2.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Cooper Holt with the three, that's no good. Here comes Hillstead for the Red Devils. Brett Clark in the corner, nowhere to go as Dalton Nixon stopped his drive. Back out to Hillstead. Schreiner skips a pass to Hillstead. He hit a three there earlier, can't get it to fall that time. And Cooper Holt going high for the rebound. Cooper Holt, the son of the head coach Golden Hope. Nixon thought about the three, didn't take it. Peters has got it now. Now Nixon will take a three. That rims off. Peters with the rebound. He'll go back up, off the glass, count it. Quinn Peters, his second bucket of the afternoon. And he'll go to the free throw line. Max Terry with the foul. That's his first. That's the second team foul on Springville. Quinn Peters at the line. He's a 6'4 senior, averaging 13 points a ball game. He and Dalton Nixon and Cooper Holt doing most of the scoring as he makes the free throws. And Quinn Peters with 5 quick points. It's a 5-point ball game. 8-3, Orem on top of Springville. Brett Clark, nowhere to go inside. Back to Hillstead. Hillstead will drive, and there's a foul on the dribble drive. Foul's on Quinn Peters. That's his first team foul on Orem. Ball knocked away on the inbounds pass by Chatterley. Springville will retain possession. There you see Max Terry, a 6-foot senior, averaging 9 points a ball game. He'll trigger the inbounds pass underneath his own basket. Out to Ben Johnson. That's Rhett Clark. Clark working on Peters. Back to Terry. He'll pop a three. Good. Max Terry, averaging 9 a game. He's on the board with a three. It's 8-6. Orem on top by 2. Rod Zundel here. Hope you enjoy the broadcast on KSL and DeseretNews.com. We'll have all 4 games today and then the 2 championship games tomorrow as Cooper Holt goes inside and he's fouled on the shot. And we've got a timeout. 3:52 left, first quarter. Tigers of Orem on top of the Springville Red Devils. 8-6 right here on KSL.com.
Timeout on the floor.
Cooper, son of head coach Golden Holt, 6'4" senior, averaging 16 points a game. Makes one of 2 free throws. He's now on the board. It's a 9-6 ball game. Orem with a 3-point lead. That's Rhett Clark picking up his dribble. Back out to Max Schreiner. Caden Hillstead, a 5'7" junior. He averages 8 points a game. He'll try to get off the pick of Ben Johnson. Can't do it. Ethan Chatterley doing a nice job of defense on Hillstead. Max Schreiner, offensive foul on Max Schreiner as he pushed Cooper Holt to the ground and he tried to get his shot off. So for Schreiner, that's number 1. That's the 3rd team foul on Springville. Chatterley misses the rim there. And it's Springville basketball. Max Terry in for the layup, blocked away and out of bounds. Cooper Holt on the defensive end. Quinn Peters was also there. Orem loves to play that zone. They will extend it. And they let Schreiner shoot a long 3, and that's off the mark. But Max Terry steals it away from Nixon, but Nixon affects that shot. And now it's Quinn Peters. Nixon inside, that's no good. Carlisle with the rebound and the putback for the big 6'11" junior. Excuse me, that's Richard Harward, number 32. They've changed numbers here, and they didn't tell me. So that's Richard Harward with his first 2 points of the night. Harward's a 6'9" junior. So they got a couple of big, tall juniors coming back for next season. Hillstead shot too hard. Rhett Clark going high for the rebound, picked up by Johnson. That's Schreiner challenging Nixon, and Schreiner's called for a second offensive foul. Whoa, that's a big one right there. That's number 2 on Schreiner, the leading scorer for Springville. And now he has 2 points, 2 fouls, so we'll see what Coach Chris Kitchen will do. If he'll keep Schreiner in there with 2 fouls with under 2 minutes left in the first quarter. It looks like he is going to keep him in there. Schreiner
Johnson. Back out to Hillstead. They'll reset. Orem in a
zone, but they're boxing one, and basically is the three-pointer by Hillstead is no good. They're playing a boxing one zone, except for they're hounding Max Schreiner, man on man. Inside, Cooper Holtz got it. Flips it up over the rim. Cooper, that's his third point. That's his first bucket. And Gordon flips it up. That's off the mark on a wild shot, and ball knocked out of bounds by the Tigers. Springville will keep possession on their own end. As Terry and Clark come in, Schreiner with 2 fouls comes out. And Slack also will take a seat. Rhett Clark, he also has 2 personals, so he'll have to be careful here. The final 4.5 minutes of the first half. Corner, Rhett Clark, he'll take it inside. Flips it up, short, gets his rebound, back up, count it. I think they're going to call Dalton Nixon with a foul on that one. Yes, they are. And that's number 1 on Dalton. A nice hustle by Rhett Clark with 2 fouls. That's his first bucket. He has a free throw as well. So he has 4 points, or 3 points, and he misses that free throw. (17-11), 6-point lead for the Tigers. They've got the basketball. That's Quinn Peters. All right, they go to the high post in Peters. Underneath Harward. Nothing there to Nixon. Nixon tried to spin, and he loses it out of bounds. That's the 5th turnover on the Tigers here in the first half. And we've got a timeout, 3:59 remaining. Orem on top of Springville, 17-11. This is the 4A semifinals right here on KSL.com.
Never fried, always fresh wings are the signature of Wing Nuts. Tossed in a choice of 18 savory sauces, prepared from original recipes, Wing Nuts makes only premium selected products for a healthier, better taste. Wing Nuts has many locations to serve you. For a list of locations, please visit bakedwingsarebetter.com. Wing Nuts is paradise on wings. Christopher's Prime Steakhouse, 3-course nightly specials starting at $15.99. Utah's Affordable Fine Dining, a 2013 Diner's Choice Award. Visit yourfreetree.com to download your free $35 gift certificate. Commuter Services at the University of Utah is pleased to provide service on UTA for high school basketball playoffs. Regular trains will be scheduled throughout the day to get you to and from the game. Your game ticket is your fare on any frontrunner, tracks, or bus.
Back here at the Huntsman Center, 3:53 remaining, second quarter. Springville with the basketball, trailing Orem by 6. Schreiner with the lefty not there, and Harward picks up the rebound. High post, Quinn Peters. Nowhere to go. Nixon with a wild shot. Harward with the rebound. And it's finally brought out of there by Caden Hillstead. Hillstead on the break. Rhett Clark thought about the 3. Now he goes inside. He'll put up a 15-footer. That's not there. And Chatterley comes away with a rebound. Cooper Holt with a finger roll right at the rim. 5 points for Cooper. Biggest lead of the afternoon is Max Terry on the other end. Puts it in. He has 5. 19-13, 6-point lead for the Orem Tigers. Under 3 to play now, first half. And now Springville extending their defense a little bit. As Orem quite content just to play that high, low post game right there. The shot is up, and Max Terry got Peters across the arm, but they didn't see it. Schreiner He has 2 fouls. Terry for 3, no. Chatterley with another rebound. That's his 4th rebound here in the first half. Peters. Hold it, we got a foul underneath, and it was before the shot as Cooper Holt was driving the baseline. It's on Ben Johnson. All right, that's number 2 on Ben Johnson, so Springville in a bit of foul trouble now. Rhett Clark, Max Schreiner, and Ben Johnson all with 2 fouls as Harward checks out of the ball game.
Number 20, Cooper Holt.
Cooper Holt makes the first free throw. He now has 6. Alohi Gilman comes in. As Holt makes the second free throw, he's got 7 now. Alohi Gilman, number 11, comes in for Orem. The 5'11 junior. Cooper Holt challenging Schreiner, who has 2 fouls, and the ball gets stuck in between the glass and the rim.
Help ball possession to
Jump ball arrow pointed towards Springville. Cooper says, come on, man, do something. Come off the rim or go in, one or the other. Max Schreiner. Good. Max Schreiner. That's his first bucket of the afternoon. 21-15, back to a 6-point Orem lead. 1:38 and counting remaining here in the first half. Gilman. Peters. Nixon with the screen. Peters will go inside. The runner off the glass, good. Boy, Quinn Peters is having a great first half. He has 9, averaging 13 a game. Already has 9, 1:15 left here in the first half. Max Schreiner off the screen from Johnson, puts up the 16-footer, too hard. Peters with the one hand brings down the rebound. Peters tries to dribble through the middle, and I believe we got a foul. He was kind of a wild play and bailed out with a foul. Max Terry called for the foul. That's number 2. So Springville has 4 players with 2 fouls each. Terry will check out of the ball game. Zach Gordon comes back in for the second time. Gilman comes out. Harward comes in. As Peters will go to the line, and he makes that one. Quinn Peters has 10. He's the leading scorer on the floor right now. He has 11. 25-15, biggest lead of the afternoon is 10. Rhett Clark tried the crossover, but Nixon tried to swipe it away, and he got a piece of the arm. So now Dalton has 2 fouls. He's the only Orem Tiger with 2. So Dalton will take a seat. And coming in from him is Bailey Beck. Beck's a 6-foot junior. Schreiner will take a corner 3. That's off the mark. Johnson with the rebound. He'll put it up off the glass and good. Ben Johnson, rebound and put back for his first 2 of the night. Lead is down to 8:15 seconds left first half. Five seconds, 4, 3, Cooper Holt going, and he's going to be called for a foul as he's tripped up. Cooper Holt getting bailed out there on a foul by Ben Johnson, and that's number 3 on Johnson. Oh, that's a killer right there with 2.7 seconds left. Wow. Oh, misses the first, and Springville's got it, and Schreiner couldn't get the shot off on time.
Halftime score.
So we are at halftime.
Springville, 17.
Orem with the 8-point lead, 25-17 over Springville. We will be back for the third quarter right here on the 4A Semifinals State Basketball Tournament on KSL.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to center court for a Utah High School Activities Association award presentation. Representing the UHSAA is Rob Cuff, Executive Director, Kevin Dustin, Assistant Director, and Becky Anderson, Assistant Director, along with Jeff Schoonover, Principal of Provo High School, and Craig Drury, the Athletic Director of Provo High School. Each year, the Utah High School Activities Association honors 5 superfans from across the state of Utah. Tonight, we honor Andrea Betts of Provo as one of those superfans. Andrea was nominated by Provo High School and has been supporting high school activities for nearly 15 years. A graduate of Whittier High School in Whittier, California, Andrea has supported the high school sports teams by attending team activities and encouraging positive attitudes and hard work. Andrea was a cheerleader in high school and later at Carroll College in Helena, Montana. Since that time, she has continued to cheer on the passion and dedication of students as they participate in high school sports and activities. In addition to attending the games, she has organized a booster club and operated the snack shack at the events. Andrea writes, "I believe high school activities teach students life lessons that they may not learn elsewhere. Learning how to handle failure, winning with class, communicating with others, and working in a team environment are skills cultivated through high school activities that will continue throughout a student's life." Andrea is married to Doug and they have a son, Donovan. For her support of high school activities and her love for the students who participate in them, please join us now as we honor with a warm round of applause Andrea Betts of Provo as a 2014 Superfan of the Year. Andrea Betts. It's time for the American First Credit Union High School Shootout. This is how it works. Each team will have 1 shooter and 1 rebounder. The shooter will have 30 seconds to make as many free throws as possible. The team that makes the most free throws in 30 seconds wins a Megaplex gift card packed from American First Credit Union, 2 mugs, 2 movie passes, and a popcorn, and 2 $25 Visa gift cards courtesy of America First Credit Union. We will start in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Ten seconds remaining. 5. That's it. Here's our winner. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome the Orem High Varsity Cheer Squad. Captains Abby Lee and Sabrina Dork. They're coached by Debbie Lee. They will be competing at an international competition in Los Angeles next week. Now, please welcome the Springville High School drill team. They're excited to perform for you today and want to wish their basketball team the best of luck. Ladies and gentlemen, the Springville High Devils. Insurance is a proud sponsor of the Utah High School Activities Association. Call 888-96-FARMERS. We are insurance, we are farmers. Low-fat chocolate milk is a natural for post-exercise recovery. It has what it takes to help you replenish, rehydrate, and rebuild after strenuous exercise, and it tastes great. Join with the players and coaches to raise the bar. Together we can take sportsmanship to a higher level by demonstrating respect for the game and all its participants. Get tournament scores by following the UHSAA on Twitter at UHSAA-info. Stats and standings are available at maxpreps.com, the official stats partner of the UHSAA. Third quarter possession arrow to Orem.
All right, we're underway here in the third quarter. Orem in white. That is Harward in for the layup. And now it's a 27-17 ball game. Orem with a 10-point lead. That's Harward's 6th point. And a 3-point shot by Max Schreiner. And that's a good way for Schreiner to come out. He only had 2 points in that first half. And he averages 16 a game, so that might be the shot that gets him going. Cooper Holt left open, and that's good. That's easy for Cooper. 9 points for Cooper Holt. Rhett Clark! What a shot! That's Rhett's 5th point, and he'll be going to the line trying to complete that 3-point play. Richard Harward, as you see the replay on that one, Harward just knocked him down, and he still got it to go, and a free throw is good by Clark. He now has 6. And just like that, it's a 6-point ball game, 29-23. The Tigers over the Red Devils right now. Just over a minute gone by here in the third quarter. Orem with the basketball and a 6-point lead. That's Ethan Chatterley. Quinn Peters had 11 in that first half. He led all scores. Trying to get inside to Nixon, but Schreiner's on him, and Schreiner's got to be careful. Number 5 right there has got 2 fouls. 4 players for Springville have 2 fouls each, and hang on, we got traveling. Traveling as Cooper Holt tried to spin and take it in the middle. So turnover for the Orem Tigers. That is number 7 for them. Springville has 4. Max Terry drops it off to Johnson. They scissor off him. Clark's got it. Here comes a screen by Johnson. And Rhett Clark wanted to shoot the ball, but he dribbled it off his foot. So now it's Hillstead on the wing, driving on Cooper Holt. Underneath Schreiner. Gets his own rebound, flips it up with a lefty, and good. Max Schreiner, 5 quick points now here in the third quarter. He's got 7. And this is the closest that Springville's been in a while. 29-25, under 6 to play here third quarter. 4A semifinals, first game of the day. We have another one coming up a little bit later. Ethan Chatterley takes it inside. That's Chatterley's first 2 of the afternoon.
For the Tigers.
Hillstead on the dribble drive, he's going to be fouled. And it will be Chatterley, and that's number 1 on Ethan.
His first,
second team foul on Orem here in the third. Schreiner to trigger the inbounds ball, and it's taken by Johnson. Underneath to Terry. Terry rolls off the rim. He had a good look, but he had to get it over to 6'9" Richard Harward. Quinn Peters working on Clark. Clark's got 2 fouls. Flips it over to Chatterley. Chatterley inside the floater. No, Harward with a rebound. Up and in. Up and in over Ben Johnson. Harward now has 8. 4 here in the third quarter. Orem Tigers, coached by Golden Hope. Springville, coached by Chris Kitchen. Schreiner, will it count? Yes! Boy, Max Schreiner, really a different player here in the third quarter.
Foul charge to number 32,
Richard Harward picks up number 2. And that's the 13th foul
at the line, Max Schreiner.
on the Tigers here in the third quarter. And that's good. Three-point play is completed. And now Schreiner has 10, and Springville just hounding Nixon underneath and not letting him get a free look. Harward has it underneath, and he's going to be fouled by Ben Johnson. And for Ben Johnson, I believe that's number 4.
Foul number 21, Ben Johnson. That's his 4th.
Ben Johnson with 4th, the 6'5 senior.
At the line, number 32.
Boy, that's going to be tough for Springville to deal with, as he's been a guy that's inside that's just tried to have some length against Harward and Nixon. Harward's shot is no good.
Now entering the game for Springville.
Andrew Slack is 6'2 freshman, coming in for Ben Johnson, a 6'5 senior, so they lose a little bit of size and also experience now. Chris Kitchen has to go with Slack. He's the most physical guy underneath, and Harward misses both free throws. 33-28, it's a 5-point lead for the Orem Tigers. Springville with the basketball. Max Terry working on Nixon. Max Terry up over Nixon. How about that shot? 6 foot, over 6'8". 7 points for Max Terry. 33-30, it's down to a 3-point lead for the Tigers. Cooper Holt, and he's fouled by Rhett Clark, and that's number 3 on Rhett. So Springville in a whole heap of trouble here when it comes to fouls. Rhett Clark has 3, Ben Johnson has 4, Max Terry has 2, and Schreiner has 2. Now one of the officials over talking with Golden Holt. I think we've got some blood on Richard Harward. They're trying to figure out where it's at. You can see him there on your screen talking with Golden Holt. So we've got a timeout. 4:14 left. It's a 3-point ball game. Orem 33, Springville 3. This is the 4A semifinals on KSL.com.
Third and 32nd timeout taken by Orem. They will move to a full timeout on the media timeout.
All right, we're ready to go now. They got things taken care of. Just over 4 minutes left here in the third quarter. Orem with the basketball and a 3-point lead over Springville. Ethan Chatterley as the Tigers doing that 3-man weave out front until something opens up underneath with Nixon or Harward. They did to Nixon on the baseline. Stopped by Schreiner. Cooper Holt 3-ball good. 12 points for Cooper Holt. His first long ball of the afternoon. 36-30. Schreiner from the corner. That's an air ball. And picked up by Will Clark, the 6'5" sophomore who just checked in the ball game. He checks in for Dalton Nixon as Peters throws it away, and it's saved, and Peters has it back. Clayton McCleary, a 6'1" senior, also checks in for the Tigers. He's number 22. Peters working on Schreiner. Remember, Schreiner has 2 fouls there. Peters, no. Peters rebound. Foul on Rhett Clark. That's going to be number 4 on Clark. And oh, now Springville in big, big trouble with their bigs underneath. Rhett Clark has 4. Ben Johnson on the bench with 4. And Coach Chris Kitchen wants a timeout to try to figure things out now as he's got his players in foul trouble. 2:51 left. 6-point lead for the Orem Tigers. 36-30 in the 4A semifinals on KSL.com. Guys.
When we get this marking for Memphis, and down ball, Memphis and down ball.
Back here in the Huntsman Center, 2:51 left. Orem with the basketball, 6-point lead, 36-30. Quinn Peters at the free throw line. He makes the first one. He has 12 points. He's 4 of 4 from the foul line. Cooper Holt also has 12. That'll make it 13. Quinn Peters, the leading scorer for both teams here. Zach Gordon with the basketball, who just checked in for the Springville Red Devils to Max Terry. Skip pass across the zone to Hillstead. Hillstead takes it inside and good. Caden Hillstead, he has 5 points. That's his first bucket since early on in the first quarter. 38-32. It's over 2 minutes left here in the third quarter. Peters all alone for 3. Got it. 16 for Quinn Peters. 3 better than his season average. 41-32. A couple of big threes here in the second half by the Orem Tigers. One by Cooper and one by Peters. Skip pass to Hillstead. Save it from going out of bounds. Cooper Holt goes to the floor. Schreiner thought about the 3, but then he had a 6'5" guy come over on him, so he takes it for 10 feet. That's short. Picked up by the Orem Tigers. Will Clark with the rebound. Counting down towards 1 minute left in the third quarter, 41-32. That 3-point lead with a couple of threes quickly gone up to 9. One minute left here in the third. Quinn Peters working on Terry to Ethan Chatterley. Hillstead will pick him up, stretch the defense out a little bit. Orem content to let the clock wind down and work for the final shot. Remember, if you're on the go and you don't have your computer, we do have an Android app on KSL.com that you can watch these games. You have to leave your computer. You have an Android, just check out the KSL.com app. You can watch these on your phone. Down to 10 seconds. Orem will go after it now. Quinn Peters, Cooper Holt, 7 seconds, 6. Ethan Chatterley with 5. He takes it inside. No. Quinn Peters inside at the buzzer. No. Rebound, Terry. Oh, we got a foul. A foul at the buzzer. Now we're going to see who this is on. Wow. Wow, it was away from the basketball. And Chris Kitchen is out waiting to see who they're going to call this on. The official's still discussing it. Let's see what happened here. Oh, he undercut him right there. Yeah, Andrew Slack undercut. I believe that was Clayton McCleary. So yeah, clearly a foul. It's just a matter if it happened before or after the buzzer, and I believe that's what they're discussing, because they have not come over to the scorer's table to let anybody know. Now here she comes. That was clearly a foul, a good call. It's just a matter if it, yeah, they're going to call a foul on 42, Andrew Slack, for undercutting, I believe, McCleary. So first foul on Andrew Slack. So it will be, well, it'll just be a foul, no shooting involved. And we've come to the end of the third quarter. 41-39, Orem out in front of the Springville Red Devils by 9 here on KSL.com.
From Orem and Springville, we'll throw out FantasyCon t-shirts. For more information about FantasyCon, visit fantasycon.com. RPT is a proud sponsor of high school activities. Visit rptonline.com for more information, providing 40 years of exceptional patient care. Today's event is being streamed live online and will be available for replay at any time at watchit.srnnews.com. KJAS TV is your home for the high school championships and for Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy. That's them nightly at 6 and 6:30. United States Marines are proud sponsors of the high school basketball state championships. Fourth quarter possession arrow to Springville.
All right, we start the fourth quarter. Orem on top of Springville, 41-32 in the first 4A semifinal game of the day. That three-pointer is no good by Zach Gordon, and here come the Orem Tigers with a 9-point lead just underway here in the fourth quarter. Cooper Holt, ball stripped away, but it's picked up by McCleary, and we got a foul, no, a jump ball. McCleary was tied up by Schreiner, possession towards Orem. And haven't seen Dalton Nixon in the game since a couple of minutes left in the third. McCleary underneath, and he's fouled before the shot, I believe. Oh, they're going to count the basket. Richard Harward, Zach Gordon at the line, and Richard Harward at the line makes the free throw, so he has 10 points, make it 11. (44-32), largest lead of the night is 12. Just over 7 to play here in the fourth quarter. Springville's got to do something in a hurry. Will this be it? Yes! Caden Ilstead. That's his 8th point. And we got a timeout. 7:01 left. The lead is back down to 9. Orem over Springville. The 4A semis right here on KSL.com.
30-second timeout charged to Springville.
Under 7 to play now. Orem with the basketball in a 9-point lead, 44 to 35. Ball is stolen away by Schreiner to Hillstead. Oh, behind the back, he'll put up a 15-footer, no good. And Peters and Terry going for the basketball, and we got a foul on Peters. That's number 2 on Quinn Peters. That's a 4th team foul on the Orem Tigers. Trying to get it underneath, and it's stolen away. That's only the 5th turnover on Springville, but a little costly as they can't afford to have any more here in the 4th quarter if they want to make a comeback from 9 down. Cooper Holt up and in. And it goes off of Orem. Now they change it and go back to Orem. Dalton Nixon was wearing 33, but now he switched it to 13, and he takes it in on the inbounds pass. Dalton Nixon, that's only his 5th point of the afternoon. Now, towards the end of the 3rd quarter, Dalton Nixon came off the side. I believe he had blood on his jersey, so he had to trade jerseys. So it's a good thing they had an extra one that was his size. The foul was called on Ethan Chatterley. That's number 2. As Schreiner takes a 3 off the glass, Dalton Nixon with the rebound. Yeah, we were all wondering where did Dalton Nixon go? We couldn't find number 33, but that's because he's wearing number 13. .540 left, 4th quarter. 11-point lead for Orem. Peters, good. Quinn Peters, he now has 18. Schreiner on the other end, and he slips and falls out of bounds. Turnover number 6. Turnover number 6 on the Springville Red Devils. That was just unfortunate for Schreiner, as he struggled in the first half, only 2 points. He has 8 in that 3rd quarter for a total of 10. He averages 16 points a game. And Golden Holt wants a timeout for the Tigers.
30-second timeout.
5:17 left, 13-point lead for the Tigers in the first 4A semifinal game of the day right here on KSL.com. Orem with a 13-point lead. Dalton Nixon, his shot is off the mark and picked up by Ben Johnson. Then he throws it over the head of Terry, but he chases it down. And now Springville's got to go to work with 5 minutes left. Shot up over the basket is no good. Nixon with the rebound, and Quinn Peters has it. Up and in by Harward. He has 13. Hillstead to Ben Johnson, and then it went right out of bounds to Hillstead that was standing LB, and so another turnover. That's 3 quick ones here in the fourth quarter. They have 7 now. Bodies hit the floor, and a foul will be called on, I guess offensive foul. No, ball just goes.
Offensive foul, number 20, Cooper Holt.
Cooper Holt with number 2.
16 foul.
16 foul on the Tigers, so Springville will be shooting on the next foul. Ball knocked out of bounds. Springville basketball, 4:16 left. For the guys in the truck on my monitor, I'm seeing shots of feet. Is that what we're broadcasting? There we go. Max Terry, his shot is short. Ball goes off the knee of Harward. Yeah, for those out there, you were watching the game. I was watching feet. Schreiner to Ben Johnson, and it's stolen away by Dalton Nixon. Nixon's going to go to the hoop, and he tried to draw the foul, but nothing was there. Chatterley comes away with it. Cooper Holt for 3. No, it's a long 2. No, Ben Johnson with the rebound. Corner 3, Schreiner. Got it, that one. Excuse me, that was Red Clark. Red Clark now has 9. Timeout Springville. 3:48 left. 50-38, 12-point lead for Orem in the first 4A semifinal game of the day right here on KSL.com.
America first, Utah's number 1 country is celebrating 75 years of serving the International West. From the best in pretext, clothing, snowmobiling, and more with the first best. Visit America.com for details. Equal opportunity lenders. Do you want to be a millionaire on Payjack 5 nights a week? That's the matter of 7 and 7:30.
3:48 left. Orem 50, Springville 38. The winner of this game will take on the winner of Bountiful and Olympus. That game will take place following this one, approximately 4:10. We'll have that live right here on KSL and DeseretNews.com as well. But Orem in control right now, up 12, 3:40 left, and the Tigers have the basketball. Foul's going to be called on Max Terry, and that's number 3 on Terry. And that's the 16th foul on the Red Devils. So both teams will be shooting on the next foul. Orem will be content to run as much time off that clock as they can. 3:25 right now. Chatterley. The Tigers just playing that 3-man weave out front, making Springville do something, and what they did was foul. Red Clark is fouled out of the basketball game. So Red Clark, the 6'4" senior, fouls out in his final high school game of his career.
Substitution for Springville.
And he receives a nice ovation from his teammates and from the Springville crowd. You know, that's a tough thing to take, knowing that you fouled out of a state tournament game in your final high school game of your career as Cooper Holt misses the free throw. But everybody goes through it as Schreiner takes the three. That's no good. Holt goes high for the rebound and gets thumped on the head by Hillstead. Under 3 to go here, fourth quarter. Orem up 12 on Springville. Ball stolen away by Schreiner. Schreiner in for the layup, and it's a 10-point game, 50-40. Schreiner's first bucket here in the fourth quarter. He now has 12. Harward with the tough shot up over Ben Johnson. Harward with 15. Quinn Peters with 18 to lead the Tigers. And Dalton Nixon has had a quiet night, averaging 21. He only has 5. Blocked away by Nixon. Nothing quiet about that. And that got a rise out of the Orem crowd. Timeout, Tigers. 2:10 left, 12-point lead for Orem in the first 4A semifinal game of the day, right here on KSL.com.
Les Schwab celebrating over 60 years of pride in performance. Farmers Insurance is a proud sponsor of the UHSAA. Senior knowledgeable local organization. They have saving money. Call 8899 Farmers. Insurance, we are farmers.
2:09 left here, fourth quarter. Saw Quincy Lewis just walk by and said hi, the head coach of Lone Peak, a double overtime win last night. They play at 5:50 in the first 5A quarterfinal game of the day against the Davis Darts. Double overtime win last night against Bingham. They barely survived, so they move on. And we'll have that game for you tonight at 5:50. Cooper Holt going inside, and he's fouled on the drive and the shot. So Cooper Holt going to the line will shoot 2 more.
Foul on number 25, Gabe Hillstead, his first.
Hillstead has number 3.
Shooting 1-1, number 20.
Or excuse me, that's number 1.
2 shots, Cooper Holt.
2 shots for Cooper Holt. He's 3 of 4, or 3 of 5 from the free throw line. He has 13 points. And make it 14. And the lead is 14 for the Tigers. Zach Gordon out to Hillstead, a long 3, got that one. Hillstead, he has 2 threes on the afternoon. Actually 3 threes on the afternoon. 11 points, timeout Springville. 1:35 left, 54-43. It's an 11-point lead for the Orem Tigers. So it looks like Orem will move on to the state championship game tomorrow if they hang on to win. And they will meet the winner of Bountiful and Olympus. They will play immediately following this game, approximately 4:10. And then later this afternoon, the Lone Peak Knights and the Davis Darts will tip off around 5:50 in the first 5A semifinal game of the day. And then the late night game, the nightcap, 5A semifinal, American Fork and Pleasant Grove. And we'll have all those games live right here on KSL.com and DeseretNews.com. And then, of course, we will have the championship game for 4A and 5A tomorrow, broadcasting live on KSL.com and DeseretNews.com. So 55 seconds left here in the first 4A semifinal of the day. Orem with an 11-point lead, 54-43. Tigers led by Quinn Peters. He has 18. Cooper Holt, 14. Richard Harward, 13. Dalton Nixon, quiet night, only 5. And Springville applies the full court pressure. Caden Hillstead has 11 for Springville. Max Schreiner, 12, and Rhett Clark, 9. Rhett Clark's fouled out of the ball game. Foul is on Schreiner. He picked up 2 quick ones in the first quarter, but this is his first one since. He has 3. Quinn Peters going back to the line to shoot 2. He's 5 of 5, now 6 of 6 from the free throw line. Seven of 7. Quinn Peters, he's been the man of the afternoon. He has 20, 7 of 7 from the free throw line. That 3 by Gordon is off, and Holt with a rebound. Dalton Nixon going into the bucket. He has 7. Gordon for 3, in and out. Nixon with the rebound. Seven rebounds for Nixon here in the ball game. Under a minute left. And Ben Johnson fouls Ethan Chatterley. And for Ben, for the 6'5 senior, that is his 5th foul. And he will check out in his final game of his high school career, 2 points. So Ben Johnson takes the seat. Andrew Slack will come in. 53.5 seconds left. As Orem will substitute and clear the benches as well. Dalton Nixon checks out. Cooper Holt will check out. James Etrie will check in for the Orem Tigers. Bailey Beck will check in. Ethan Chatterley free throw is good. He has 3 points. Harward checks out. Dason Dutcher comes in. Trying to get all these names in as Chatterley hits his second free throw. He now has 4. Hillstead takes it inside. Terry's shot is off the mark. Schreiner can't get it to go. And we got a foul. And 41 seconds left. James Etrie picks up the foul. It's number 1 on James. Schreiner going the line, shooting 2. Makes that one. He has 13. Schreiner 2 of 2 from the foul line. There you see Dalton Nixon finishing with 7 points, and Quinn Peters, he had 20. He's the man of the day. Schreiner misses that one. Ball goes out of bounds, last touch by Orem. Corner 3, off the mark. Orem comes up with it. That 3 was taken by Radley Nelson, the senior, who just checked in the final moments. And a foul will be called on number 3, Radley Nelson.
Charge to number 3, Radley Nelson, his first.
Ethan Chatterley back at the line. He just hit a couple there moments ago. Got that one. He has 5 points, averaging 6 points a game, so he's about right on his average. Can even that up right here. And it's short. Terry, good. 9 points for Max Terry. Timeout, Springville. 61-46, 15-point lead, 15 seconds left. It's a full timeout. We'll take one as well. This is the 4A semis right here on KSL and DeseretNews.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you leave your evening today, you can purchase your ticket today for tomorrow's basketball game. Your game ticket will be good for tomorrow's class. Will also
15.1 seconds remaining here in the first 4A semifinal of the day. Orem leading Springville 61-46. Orem to take the ball out of bounds against the full court press of Springville. They get it in. And let's see if Springville will just let them run out of the clock. 6 seconds, 5, 4, and that will do it. And there it is, Orem advancing to the 4A state championship game tomorrow. They beat the Springville Red Devils 61-46. And now Orem will take on the winner of the game coming up shortly, Bountiful and Olympus. That will be coming up at 4:10, live right here on KSL and DeseretNews.com. For the Springville Red Devils, Max Schreiner, the senior, led the way with 13. Cade Hillstead, a junior, with 11. Red Clark, a senior, and Max Terry, a senior, with 9 apiece. For the Orem Tigers, they were led by Quinn Peters, the 6'4 senior. He had 20. Cooper Holt, a senior, had 14. And Richard Harward, a junior, 13. Dalton Nixon held to 7 points, but it didn't matter. The Orem Tigers, on their way to the 4A championship tomorrow, take on the winner of Bountiful and Olympus. So we will take about a 14-minute break. When we come back, we'll have the second 4A semifinal, Bountiful and Olympus. Once again, your final score, 61-46. The Orem Tigers advance to the state championship game tomorrow. So we'll take a short break and be back with Bountiful and Olympus.